Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm a little late on this, but the key art was finally released as of this morning. So let's break it down and go over everything that is absolutely nuts, plus a lot of details that have finally come out. And that's actually the reason I waited until now, because leakers have actually revealed a ton of details behind the key art. So, prepare to slay demons. A new chapter launches on December 1st, and it just simply says Fortnite Hunters. So I'll say right off the bat, the map looks absolutely beautiful, but also just absolutely ginormous. Almost every point of this map in the background just looks absolutely ginormous, so let's break it down. So obviously, we have the three main characters. We have, of course, the samurai guy, the devil-looking girl, and Hope, I believe. And they're holding new weapons. We can also note that on the main character of the samurai, he actually has a pet back bling, which is just extremely cool looking. A lot of people were like, this is going to be the sprites, the Japanese sprites that got leaked out. Turns out that's not the case. What is the case as far as the sprites is right next to Hope's left foot. We can actually see these little sprite right here, and these will be the actual sprites that'll be a passive character that cannot harm you, but rather will be extremely helpful. And apparently, you guys can also pick these things up, and they will show you some loot and stuff like that. So it's extremely cool. I'm also kind of surprised we did not see one of these characters wearing the upcoming mask. There's gonna be 4 different masks with different variations of abilities, kind of like like a Marvel type of LTM, but very cool. And I'm really surprised we did not see any of that stuff. But going to the far left on the top left-hand corner, we can now see what looks like a new version of Mega City, or perhaps like an old Japanese town. Kind of looks like the same vibe. We have the old green and white paint, which honestly looks like Japan, kind of mixed with like a Mega City vibe. So very interesting. Go see the return of the Durr Burger, and if we go to the if we go right below that, which I'm sure you guys already seen, we have this massive turtle, which according to leakers, this actually might be pretty special. So Hypex said, Chapter 6 leak: the giant turtle point of interest will move around the map, but it's unknown if it's live or between matches or from date to another. I can confirm that the turtle island is dynamic, so it'll most likely move around the island. It will not replace the middle island match. It is coming back with a new design, and apparently this will happen in real time. Dynamic usually means in like real time. That's gonna be very cool. This thing is just freaking huge, by the way. Also, people kind of speculate now that this could be a part of an upcoming collaboration with Kratos, and we could be seeing the return of Kratos back, because I guess in the Kratos franchise, where we actually saw a turtle extremely similar to this in one of the video games. So whether or not that's actually about a Kratos collaboration, we have no idea, but it's honestly not off the table. Moving forward the video, we also have of course the Godzilla in the background, and as I speculated in the previous video, I really thought that because this thing looks so big in every single key art and photo and battle pass leak, that this must be some sort of boss, or this guy is out in the ocean and is just absolutely massive. Like, it cannot just be a skin. Well, it turns out that is 100% accurate. I was completely on point. So according to Sheena, Godzilla will be a boss on the Chapter 6 island. Today's teaser already made this obvious, but I can confirm that Godzilla is both a skin and a gameplay boss, similar to the giant Dr. Doom. But this thing is just way bigger than Dr. Doom. Like, look at the background. That is a massive drawbridge, and he still is smaller than this thing. Like, that's freaking insane, dude. And it's going to be absolutely nuts hearing him do his roar. In case you guys have no idea what that sounds like, here it is in the background video. Absolutely iconic. That just feels like my childhood, and I cannot wait to see that in person inside the game. That is going to be so loud, so creepy, and crazy. I don't know if this thing's going to be like roaming around the map endlessly, just killing everybody, or he'll be like stuck in a designated location, or it'll be like a rare occurrence type thing, or like a random event. I have no idea, but I'm really hoping that Chapter 6 finally introduces random events that will just happen, like an earthquake, or Godzilla is going to go absolutely nuts and rampage, or I don't know, a tsunami, stuff like that. I want to see this stuff, and honestly, a tsunami would make... And honestly, a tsunami is actually pretty fitting, as that sadly happens a lot in Japan. So yeah, perhaps we'll be seeing a lot of stuff. But getting off topic, going back to the video, right below Godzilla, we now see a new temple, which apparently might have something to do with Demon Slayer, because right below that as well, we also see that Wisteria Forest, which again looks exactly like Demon Slayer. We can also zoom into the bottom right-hand corner, and there's a skin right here, which kind of looks like Lynx or a skin with a tail on it. I can't really tell. People also point out that next to light, this is some sort of monster, but honestly, I think this is like a bonsai tree. I don't actually think it's a monster after further looking into it. To the bottom left-hand corner, what's very interesting is this is actually the exact same location of the Fox Clan loading screen, and weirdly enough, we can actually see almost the exact same scene now playing out, which is just absolutely nuts. And as far as the name, it's like Tanuki Twinkle, so very interesting name. It looks like, I don't know, fat rats or fat meowscles on here. I have no idea, but just odd. Again, to the far left-hand corner, we can also see what looks like more Battle Pass skins, a new glider. And yeah, just absolutely nuts. This map looks freaking massive, by the way, because even behind this new mega city, there's a giant hill that is literally in the clouds. And on top of that, there's also that drawbridge that again is in the clouds with Godzilla, and it's bigger than Godzilla. So the map is going to be absolutely ginormous. It might be the biggest map we've ever received. And as far as like height, it also might be the tallest map we've ever seen. I am really looking forward to it. There's just so much potential with this Chapter 6 island. To go further with the video, we also have for you guys, Chapter 6 will also feature special faction chests added to the map. So far, we have no idea what faction they belong to, but they will definitely exist according to a new leak. And honestly, I think it's going to be demons versus demon hunters. That's probably going to be the two factions during Chapter 6. It just simply makes sense, since literally everything says hunters. Like, it must be the hunters versus the hunted. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, Juice WRLD is now releasing in tonight's item shop. So his skin will cost 1,500 V-Bucks. The wrap is 500 V-Bucks. The jam tracks are 500 V-Bucks each. The keytar is 800 V-Bucks. And the full bundle, if you guys want everything, is 2,600 V-Bucks. So yeah, kind of pricey, but at the same time, kind of on point with everything else. According to leakers, the final event could now be 30 minutes long. This actually might be the longest event we've ever received. It's what Fortnite displays on the Xbox end screen, possibly 5 minutes of build-up, 20 minutes of concerts, and 5 minutes of music videos, probably for Juice WRLD. The event playlist countdown is already live inside the game. Yeah, we are approaching that very, very quickly. Don't forget, it's just in a couple more days. And again, don't forget that Juice WRLD's manager keeps teasing out that something else is now going to be, I guess, you know, happening. A special treat, as he says. So there's going to be a lot of surprises during the live event. I'm really looking forward to it. I cannot wait to see what Chapter 6 is all about. And of course, what the live event is all about. And finally speaking, we also got our first look at the ranked umbrella for Chapter 6, which looks absolutely fire. I cannot wait to actually cop this as well. Okay, almost forgot one more thing. Rumor Yakuza and Tekken could come to Fortnite in the future. This is posted by Shrapnel Nick, who also leaked Doomslayer, TMNT, and some Marvel skins. So we have no idea who these characters are, sadly. It seems pretty cool. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys in the next video.